Praise the grind from 9 to 5 and say that's how we thrive. But honest sweat can barely keep a fragile home alive. A banker moves a line of code and walks away with gold, while callous hands that build the roads are quietly controlled. 1,000 backs that lift the day are pushed aside for pay that never matches what they give in labor every day. If worth was weighed by effort shown and seeds that workers sow, the loudest wealth in every town would start to change its glow. Machine stand receives a wage that barely pays the rent upon the land. The farmer waking before dawn to keep the harvest strong still fears the bill collectors more than any coming storm. Yet fortunes bloom in polished rooms where profit always looms, detached from dust and human need behind the marble fumes. A world that flips these scales around could steady shaky ground and give the ones who keep it running pride that can be found. Respect is not a speech at night beneath the electric light. It lives inside the daily pay that proves the balance right. Incentive shapes the paths we take and futures that we make. A careless scale can slowly bend the trust a world can break. But lift the worth of truthful toil above the clever spoil, and watch how every field of soil. For when the work that builds our days is honored in its ways, a stronger world will rise from hands that earn their rightful praise. Raise the reward for honest work, let dignity return. A system fair should value more the effort people earn. When labor feeds a living life, the bitter fires will burn, and justice grows where people feel the wages that they earn.